1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and Trevor Gear.
And my brother, Trevor.
I don't know what it is.
Obsessive compulsive disorder, which is actually, I've always thought, and long since taken the view that most people have a degree of OCD. I mean, we might check the doors a bit more than when you come out of the house. You might check the door more than you need to. Your car, did I lock it? And other things, even in at home. You might check your gases or electric on the cooker 2 or 3 times before you go to bed, even though we know we've already done that. But it's strange how OCD can affect a lot of people, most people, but actually if you've got it seriously, it can be a very distressing illness to have. It's a mental sort of illness, really. And I mean, I still have a friend actually, but she has she used to have OCD very badly a few years ago. I mean, we used to play quite a lot of squash, usually once or twice a week. And she only told me after quite a long time that it used to take her 2 hours to get out of the house because she couldn't stop checking everything. Checking even her drawers were shut properly, and she had it to the degree that she wanted symmetry in cups on the shelf or tins of food in the cupboard. And it took her literally 2 hours to get out of the house. And I never knew before she told me that that's what she had. So that's how it can be. It can be a very tough thing to live with. And it's odd, isn't it? Because, as I say, I think all of us can overdo it sometimes, checking something that we've done it or whatever. But it's something in there. Maybe it's a sense of insecurity. Have I done that? Is that right? Maybe a lot of us, like, if we lined a few things up, I can't really think of an example, but if one of them is a bit crooked or a bit out of the way, I have to say I think, that doesn't look good, and it can be something. Would you say you have any degree of OCD at all?
Yeah, I didn't think so until Monday night. So we're invited by a couple, Jeanette and I, and we just had to discuss something with the wedding because the husband of this our friend was doing the talk for the wedding, ceremony. And he said, "Oh, do you want to come around on Monday night?" So, yeah. He said it'd only be an hour. Anyway, went there. And as soon as we got in, the dog was barking. We just excitedly, not violently. Anyway, we sat down in the kitchen, and the wife, she said, I won't say her name, but she said, what would you like? I said I'd like a cup of tea. And them mats that you put on the table to put your hot plate on, and the square ones that you put on the table to put your hot drinks on, and there were loads of them on the table, and I started rearranging them. I did.
Well, you felt uncomfortable as they were, did you?
Yeah, they would have been. It wasn't like they were out of place. It was just slightly, the edges were. Some of them were like there's about 10 of them, and some of them were like the edges would come out a little bit, and I thought, oh my God. And she was talking to us, and I kept going like, I kept trying to. And Jeanette, she was sat next to me. She went, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't know really." She said, "It looks like you're trying to rearrange those." And then she carried on talking to the householder, and she kept on talking to her, and I had to say to her, I said, I have to apologize. I do not have OCD, or at least I don't think I have OCD, because I was so engrossed in just straightening them up. So I think you got a point there where you said, to some degree, we might all have, because I didn't think
we do.
I didn't think I had.
I think we do.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's absolutely true. I think most of us have a measure on the spectrum of OCD. Probably most of us have it at the very light end of it, but it can be something it can become quite distressing as an illness. Yeah, so that was good. Out of those initialisms, you did pretty well. I'd say out of 15, you got about 11. So that was good. Okay, now there's a few more initialisms. Let me just ask you in the form of our quiz. CIA.
A Central Intelligence Agency.
Brilliant, yeah. These are a little bit American, these ones. CSI.
CSI, Crime Scene Investigators.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Nice, another easy one. FBI.
Federal Bureau of Investigation.
Yep. MIA.
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.